Apple's event just wrapped, and in my hand is the new 6.3-inch iPhone 17 Pro. It packs the A20 Bionic chip, a periscope lens with 10x optical zoom, and a dynamic display that promises 2,000 nits peak brightness. But starting at $1099, is it a true leap forward? I'm Alex Carter, and with me are Sofia Rossi and Ben Pham. We're here to find out if this is the ultimate upgrade or just hype.
The first thing I noticed is the new matte titanium finish. It feels significantly lighter than the 16 Pro, yet more rigid. The edges are subtly contoured, making it much more comfortable to hold for long photo shoots. Apple claims it's their most durable glass ever, but it's the refined ergonomics that really stand out to me initially. It's less of a block, more of a tool.
That ergonomic feel is key, but everyone wants to know about the camera. Sofia, you've had this for a week. They're touting a new 52-megapixel main sensor and that massive 10x periscope zoom. From a purely technical standpoint, the hardware specs are a huge jump. What does that actually translate to when you're out shooting?
And on that note, Sofia, let's pull up some of your sample shots. We have that low-light portrait you took downtown and the 4K ProRes video from the park. Walk us through what we're seeing here. Is the new photonic engine really reducing noise as much as Apple claims? Let's get into the real-world results.
The detail in the shadows is phenomenal. But capturing and editing these huge ProRAW files requires serious horsepower. Ben, that brings us to your territory, the new A20 Bionic chip. Apple is promising a 20% CPU and 30% GPU boost. Is that just marketing, or did you feel that speed in your daily workflow and app development tests?
It's not just marketing. Compiling code in Swift Playgrounds was noticeably faster, but the real test was gaming. It sustained peak performance on graphically intense titles for over an hour without throttling. And the battery? I pushed it hard, coding, video calls, streaming, and still ended the day with 22% left. That's a solid 2 hours more screen on time than my 16 Pro.
That efficiency is impressive. Let's talk about the screen you're staring at all day. This new dynamic display has an always-on mode that now integrates live activities in full color. And in iOS 20, the customizable lock screen widgets are more interactive. You can triage emails without even unlocking the phone. It feels like a significant quality of life improvement.
Compared to the iPhone 16 Pro, the camera is the biggest differentiator for me. The 10x optical zoom is a game changer that the 16 Pro's 5x just can't touch. For concert or wildlife photography, it's a legitimate leap. The main sensor's low light performance is also a full stop better. Visually, it's an evolution, but functionally for a photographer, it's a revolution.
Our host asked about who this is for, and that really brings us to the pros for creatives. Sofia, beyond the zoom, what's the one feature that makes you say, yes, a professional needs this? Is it the ability to record ProRes directly to an external SSD via the faster USB-C port, or something else?
That's a great point on the Pro workflow, but every device has trade-offs. Then, from a power user's perspective, what are the cons? Is the new action button still too limited? Is the lack of expandable storage, besides external drives, still a pain point when you're shooting 52-megapixel Pro RAW files that are over 100 megabytes each?
Those are valid concerns, and at a starting price of $1,099, value is a huge question. For me, if your phone is your primary camera and a source of income, the investment is justified by the 10x zoom alone. But for the average user, upgrading from a 15 or 16 Pro, the benefits might feel more incremental. Our host's initial question, upgrade or hype, really depends on your use case.
My final verdict, it's the ultimate upgrade, but only for a specific user. If you're a developer, a serious mobile gamer, or a creator who will leverage that new camera system and A20 chip daily, it's a worthy investment. For everyone else, the excellent iPhone 16 Pro is still more than enough phone. The hype is real, but its value is specialized.